Hey, this is Max. Welcome to Mechwarrior 5 Clans. I've been playing Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries for a while now. This is the new game that just dropped, I think, last week. I got it on the first night it was available. I haven't had really a chance to play it because, well, CSR 2. But anyway, I started the game, but let's go ahead and start over if we can here to kind of take a look at the beginning of this game and what it's about. I don't know if any of you guys are actually familiar with Mechwarrior or Battletech. This game is more designed for the people that are familiar with Battletech, because the clans, let's call this YouTube campaign. Okay, so generally speaking, with these games, normal mode is the best, but Battletech is an old board game that involves these big mechs, which, if you think of it as Transformers that can't transform, that's basically what it is. And then it has its own universe, it has everything, and this game is one of the games that's based off of that universe, except this time you are playing the, quote, in a sense, the bad guys, right? Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries was using everybody from what they call the inner sphere. The inner sphere is the universe where the different houses, it's like countries, but more planetary countries that fight each other in the inner sphere. Well, the story is, back in the day, a group of people from the Star League, and this is when the universe was at its peak, they left. And they left the inner sphere to fight among themselves. Now they're back. And that is what we're looking at now, the Smoke Jaguars coming back. And why do I not have sound? Oh no, I do have sound. Right, so the children of Kerensky are coming back. They're the clans.
Gave themselves to the void, and of the despots responsible for their exodus.
That's the inner sphere. Those are the despots, right?
Through our strength, we lead the Crusaders to see the Great Father's dream realized.
Now, the Crusaders is one faction of the clans, just so you understand who they are.
And reclaim paradise.
And their goal, the Crusaders' goal, is to come back and reconquer the inner sphere.
Our divine rights.
So these are very militant people that want to come back and basically free humanity from their tyrants.
Before our fights.
So you're a bunch of genetically engineered people that makes up, quote, the clans, and you're the warring faction of the clans that wants to come back to the inner sphere and reconquer it. That's your role. You're not really the good guys here in the overall Battletech universe. These are technically the Smoke Jaguars were the villains at one point of the story between the clans and the inner sphere. And who you are is you're one of the newest recruits, I guess, that has gotten to the point of becoming mech warriors in the clans.
Well, sure beats Lunderholm.
At least there were no actual smoke jaguars hunting you in those jungles.
No, I'm with Mia. I'd rather get torn apart by large cats than have to climb those damn Grey Mountain cliffs again.
Gravity is lighter on this planet, although you might want to watch your language, Liam.
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Eyes up. Kid Commander incoming.
So this dude in the front here that just spoke, I think is your main character.
At ease.
This guy reminds me of the dude from Avatar. And he's just as obnoxious.
Commander Ibrahim Ismail. This is Stalker Base, your new home for the final stretch of your SIPCO training.
A SIPCO is a group of genetically engineered mech warriors that are kind of born together through the same program.
Suffered numerous fatalities and washouts throughout your time on Lunderholm.
So SIPCO line is the genetic material that you came from.
Ezra, Jaden, Liam, Mia, Nasir. You
MW5 are the final vestiges of your brood that some deem might one day be of value to the clan. I am not one of them. To me, you five are the excrement of a failed, semi-aborted batch from my bloodhouse. Far from the pinnacle of humanity demanded by the clan's geneticists that spawned you.
And there it is.
Gracious host.
They're spawned through a genetic program,
So I will
not
give you the
necessarily
opportunity
born to anybody.
Show me what those Stravics on Lunderholm taught you. Show me what you know of being a real, true-born Mechwarrior. And prove yourselves worthy of the name and heritage you carry with you. Suit up. Prepare for mech combat.
But, sir, we just arrived.
Did I ask you a question, kid? Real Mechwarriors should be combat ready the second they hit Atmo. Surats able to be prepped and ready in the next 15 mics? Quiap!
Quiaf is a question expecting an affirmative answer. It's a clan speak thing. You'll hear probably more of that in the dialogues. Quiaf, Quinig,
Dismissed.
terms that you probably don't have any familiarity with if you never played Battletech or read the books. So again, this is a game designed for people who are already familiar with the world, familiar with the backgrounds, the various character types, the clan versus the inner sphere stuff. But
I will catch up.
in the end, it's still basically a mech combat game, right? But it comes with a nice story to go with it. Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries was all basically very, very vague story and mostly just you piloting the mechs around. That looks like it's a summoner. That's probably not a mech you're going to get right from the beginning, but maybe for training purposes, you'll get to use it. The clan mechs are much better than the inner sphere stuff from Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries. They're modular type mechs, meaning they're designed to swap out weapons and armor almost interchangeably among the different mechs, so they're much easier to set up and they're much better technology behind them. And they're called the Omni-Mech.
This is a training exercise. You are still controlling 4 stories of ferrous steel and Myanmar muscle strapped to a fusion engine. More than enough power to kill and be killed. You will respect that fact while you live under my command. If you do not, I will kill you myself and spare the laborer caste your incompetence. Now, follow the mark nav route.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Now,
Base, we are green for departure. Stand clear.
there are generally 2 views you can do. The inside the mech view. This is the traditional Mechwarrior view, which is inside the mech, and you control the battle mech using the keys. This is just like Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries. The only thing I noticed right away is that the movement on here is a lot more, I would say, smooth and fast. It's less mech-like for me. It's not as ponderous, but the problem with the bouncy cockpit is it makes me nauseous, so unfortunately I have to use the external view again. I was able to overcome this in Mechwarrior 5 over time, but this one with the faster movement and the constant bobbing of the cockpit kind of brought back that problem for me. So I have to play this view, and I call this the War Robots view because this is how you play a lot of the app robot combat games like War Robots and, you know, Mech Arena and some of the other ones. Bottom line is, this is moving a lot quicker than Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries at the same speed. You're still talking about 81 kilometers per hour, but in Mechwarrior 5, 81 kilometers per hour feels more like this.
Continue along the designated waypoints to
Okay, and this one's almost double the movement speed as far as the feel of it. So very different. Jump jets are here. You see the bar on the bottom? That's your jump jet fuel. When you run out of fuel, you stop jumping and you fall. So you kind of have to control that. Speed is on the left. I'm not keen on this HUD. There's just too much going on here. Notice the reticle itself has a little dot in there that adjusts to, I guess, leading based on the weapon. When the weapons get activated, we'll see. Also, you have your torso angle on the top, so you know your torso's turned or not, right? So those are the things that this new HUD is there. On the right, it's the all-important heat. Notice running in water, you get a cooling effect. That's something you always want to use. Terrain, it's very important in Mechwarrior heat management. Stand in water whenever you can if you're going to be firing off loads of weapons that triggers a lot of heat. Now, once the weapons are activated, on my bottom right is the weapons. I need to kind of set them appropriately for my preference, which the way it is now is okay. The ERPPC is a extended range particle projection cannon. That's a clan thing. Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries, you had the regular inner sphere PPCs, which are not nearly as good.
Through 2 challenge zones and then a final combat arena. Your primary objective is to clear each zone of hostiles and recover any high priority assets that may be located in each OZ. This is a weapons hot area that will test your capabilities in a number of combat encounters. Here you will find not only drone hover tanks, turrets, and VTOLs, but also functional battle mechs.
Bottom line is, you're gonna have to do a bunch of fighting. So targeting, you can zoom and
they will take damage as they would in real combat. They should not be made to suffer from your stupidity.
right? You have a reload time. If you look at the bar on the right, there's a reload bar. Once it goes all the way to the end, boom, you can fire again. So again, that targeting reticle thing moves around a bit, and it's a little difficult. One of the annoying things I mentioned earlier about the targeting reticle is this. When you have a lock-on with your missiles, which is great, right? It's great to have missiles that lock on, and the lock-on triangle's right in the middle, and I can't see my dot, where it becomes very hard to see the dot. And that's annoying, because you want to be able to see where your reticle's aimed when you're doing combat, and unfortunately... Alright, so here we go. Once it locks, you notice that the triangle is locked on, but the dot is a little obnoxious. It's not that I can't use it, it's just harder.
Commander is trying to put us off, attacking us en route to our objectives.
Oh, come on, stop whining. Alright, so look at your left bottom section. You could see the summoner's legs. The enemies tend to go for your legs and arms. I'm at 99%, me at 98%, 2 guys at 100%, so not too bad for that initial encounter, but that's going to go down fast once you get into more combat. So basically, scanning is just the way you pick up assets, pick out landmines, but as I said, you have to be careful because there's a range limit and your weapons are offline. I think the range is 200 meters, and it can't be blocked by any visual. So it looks like I have to go around and get within 200 meters. Boom. 200 meters is all you need. That one's one's out of range. What about this out of range? Let's get to here. No need to jump too close in case something happens. You don't want to get surprised while up close to something. So we want to stop right on that. And that means interface is complete.
Watch those bunkers.
Ah, here we go. Enemies.
Your activity in this zone has drawn unwanted attention. Secure the area against all threats that look to take what is yours.
Now, one thing about these little tank things, they're not as weak as you think. A lot of times, these things are quite deadly, and you need to be very careful not to underestimate them. They definitely made vehicles more useful overall in this game. For the enemies, anyway, not for me. Right, took care of that one. Alright. Damage taken, assess the damage, not too bad. Mia is not doing too hot with the damage side, which means that she might likely have a weaker or lighter mech with the, yeah, I see a Puma. I see one of the mechs here is bigger and better, definitely, so. Let's use long-range missiles to take care of that guy.
Are we good?
Alright, how am I doing on missile count? 435.
Heads up.
Never let your guard down. New
Alright,
threats
so.
can emerge at any moment.
These are inner sphere mechs. You definitely want to take down the heavier one first. And I'm going to tell my guys to attack my target. Oh, that's not good. Want that guy down first. He's almost down. Alright, now we focus on this guy. That's a fire starter. You don't want to walk into that flame of his because you're going to heat up really fast.
This arena has been cleared. Now proceed to the next sector.
Alright, let's take a look. Mia's at 85%. We gotta watch her. She's definitely not doing too hot. Let me take a look at her mech. Let's see, hold on. I wonder if I can... It doesn't look like I can actually change mechs here. Oh well. I'll figure that command out later. Let's go ahead and keep going. This is a Vulture. That's a great mech. Looks like we have some heavies, including the Summoner, the Vulture, and then we have some lights, and that's where the lesser armor ones are. The light mechs, they can get damaged much faster and get hurt much easier, but they're also usually faster and able to dodge better.
Can sometimes be found in the field. Use them to make spot field repairs and replenish ammo if it is needed.
Alright, so
Do not become reliant on them. They are not always available and can leave the rest of your star vulnerable if you make use of them at an inappropriate time.
Alright, so Mia is the one that's most hurt. F6 says use repair bay. So let me see if, here we go. We're gonna ask Mia to go use it, because I don't want her to go down. And this also tells me exactly which mech is hers. Oh, she's got the, wow, she's got the Vulture. I'm surprised she took so much damage. You would think the Vulture would do better than she is, but whatever. Yeah, that's definitely one of the harder hitting mechs we have in the stars. So a star is basically the 5 mechs. In the inner sphere, it's a lance, which is 4, The clans use a star system, which is always 5. That's, you are basically part of a star. That's what your group is. Okay, now that we've completed repairs, let's take a look at the next step. Like any Mechwarrior game, including Mechwarrior Online, one of the things you need to eventually do when you get into heavier combat is use cover, right? We tend to want to run in and deal out damage without thinking, but really that's not too smart. I wonder if the wall's destroyable. If it is. Okay. Hack the control tower.
Security overridden.
Alright, so we got rid of the turrets. That's good.
Scanning complete. Scan mode disengaged.
Now, make sure they are still with me. Alright. Okay, so here we go again. We got some ramps, platforms, and stuff to use as cover.
Your star is ordered to defend the entrance
There
to
we
the
go.
field base against the rampaging horde of inner sphere barbarians wielding mechs and vehicles. Jaded, in situations such as this, it is vital to direct your star appropriately by issuing commands. You are their star commander, after all. Aft.
We want to take these guys down fast. Alright,
Enemy terminated.
don't ignore those guys. Alright, now we need to look for the next mech target.
Hostile detected. Commando.
Take them down.
Right down.
Alright, so we have one more.
Focusing on your
Take him out.
target, Star Commander.
Actually, focus on this guy. He's more dangerous. I'll take the commando. Nice.
But if you expect to get behind anything more than an industrial mech, you'll have to do better.
Alright, 84% for me.
Find the entrance to the final combat arena and a series of auto repair bays. See yourself patched up. When you are ready, scan the gate and enter the arena.
Let's take a look at the battle grid. This is a different way to see the battlefield. Alright.
We'll take them all on if that's the best they've got.
Alright,
Kid
let's go.
Liam, I will not have you sully my training ground with those rebirth slurs. While here, you will speak properly without the use of lazy contractions.
Right, so contractions to the clan in language is a bad thing.
Within our zip code.
That does not inspire confidence.
Good. I'm used to being underestimated.
Kid Liam, you carry the name of your progenitor and one of the clan's founding fathers. It is a great honor that I will not see you denigrate with language unbecoming of your station.
Then I call you to a trial of refusal.
Only warriors have the right to refuse. And you are no warrior. Not yet.
Alright, here we
To
go.
earn that station, you will carry
Notice.
yourself with dignity. Or you will find yourself assigned to an elemental symbol as their permanent sparring partner.
Notice there's only 4. There are only 4 of these out of 5. So one of us is not getting repairs. It looks like I myself definitely need it. So Mia's getting repairs. Looks like Urza could probably use repairs. Let's go ahead and send Urza into this one.
Copy, Star Commander.
I'm gonna get repaired, and then we'll see if Nasir or Liam. Now Liam is saying Liam is an awesome Mechwarrior. Maybe I'll get Liam repaired over Nasir just to see what happens. Okay. We'll ask Liam to get repaired there. Use that one. And I will use this one.
Systems offline. Field repairs complete.
There we go. Alright, so Nasir is the only one that's low, but it's workable. We'll live. Right, now
Scan mode engaged.
we can open the gate.
Ahead of you lies a vital strategic asset to the clan that must be taken at all costs. You must hunt down and destroy all hostiles to secure this asset in the name of Smoke Jaguar. There will be no retreat. You will either secure this territory from the Op-4 or... Star Commander Jake, you will need to think quickly, deploy your star appropriately, and adapt to the situation as it unfolds. Remember, your star is your responsibility. Do not fail there.
Target destroyed.
That's it. Target down.
Target destroyed. New target. Target destroyed. New target.
Hostile terminated.
Okay, so far so good.
New target.
Here we go, here comes the tanks.
Target down.
Target.
Got one.
New target.
Now, focusing on your target. That's it. Target down.
Target.
That didn't work.
Target.
Alright, let's get on the ramp to do this.
Target.
Yes! Eliminated a target.
Here we go.
On your target.
Target destroyed.
We have something behind us.
Target destroyed. New target. Target
Got one. Simple
Alright, how-
enough. Wait. Something inbound on our position. A dropship? Yeah.
Well, well, well. Look, guys. New Sipkin from out of system.
Good. The competition around here's been a little stale lately.
Take out.
These ones do not break as easily as the last batch.
Take out the little one first.
Looks like a warm welcome from our new Sipkin. We survive on our own. Huntress will be no different. A good chunk of their men seem to be outfitted with close-range weapons. Spread out and try to engage them at range. They should be easy.
target
Take him out.
Target.
Target destroyed.
On the Star Commander's target.
You underestimated your opponent, Kit. If Lunderholm's rejects can best you, that does not bode well for your own trial position.
Yes, Kid Commander. Is it over? Are we finished?
For now. Lunderholm has at least given me something to work with. Might even make a warrior out of some of you. But for now, return to Stalker Base and get yourself situated.
Aft, Kid Commander. Heading back now.
If I wasn't getting sick off of the inside graphics, the interior view is really nice.
Time to get back and settle in. No telling what will come next.
And that's your basic training session for the beginning of the game. I hope you enjoy that. This is going to be a fun game if this is the way it's going to be for the remainder of the game.
That's all, kids. The last drill we'll ever have to run in this hellhole.
Thought they would let us rest before tomorrow's trials.
I hacked old One Eye's message feed. He's still sore we've been outperforming his prized pupils.
So this is his last attempt at trying to get us to wash out?
That, or soften us up for tomorrow's opponents to kill us for good.
I still find it hard to believe that you got away with hacking the base's mail server.
I'm not stupid. I just watch and observe. Not act on anything I find. They don't even know I've compromised the system.
If you are not careful, that little hobby of yours will get you killed someday.
Come on, Ace. You used to be a better hacker than me.
Yeah, but when I was caught, I actually got punished for it. Command likely knows is just letting you slide because you hold the founder's name.
Not funny. You know I hate that.
And you know we all share his bloodline too, right?
Well, they don't treat any of you like you should be the second coming of Sakan Liam Ismaro.
Come on. This might be the last time we get to tease you about this. We will likely be ransomed to different galaxies when we make Warrior.
You never know. You might get lucky and serve in the same cluster.
Hopefully we get lucky then. Anyways, let us get cleaned up and grab some chow.
One last meal for the road.
At least the food will be better when we are warriors.
And for that reason alone, it will be worth it.
What is that?
Just finishing it up.
Grey Ridge Mountains. Mistlink's training facility. From Launderhome?
Yeah.
I have not seen this logo since we left. What is with these 5 stars?
Us. The last 5 surviving members of our original SIPCO. 5 of nearly 100.
Is everything okay?
Kit Commander Ismail refused my request to transfer to the science cast. Tomorrow, I will either become a warrior or wash out.
Nasir. Your performance is just as good as any of us. You will do fine.
I only keep up because we work together as a team. I do not think I can do this on my own.
Tomorrow will be just like any other day. One that we have trained our entire lives for. Doubt is the only thing standing in your way. Do not let it win. Spend some time in the sim pods tonight if you have to.
I think I will.
And when you finish, do mine up too. Just like yours.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That way a part of you will be right there with me for my trial.
Well, thanks, Jaden. That means a lot. Good hunting tomorrow.
You too. Well, I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
So this is a Mechwarrior game with a story. I can't say I'm hurt about this. That's one thing that's been lacking in Mechwarrior franchise up to this point.
Time has come. Kid Jaden. Ahead of you lies your trial position. Your final test is a Sipco trainee that will show your true worth to the Smoke Jaguar clan. 3 opponents await you. To be recognized as a warrior of the clans, you must best at least one. Kill or be killed. Success will secure your position as a warrior of the clans, based on the number of mechs you destroy. Failure will forever see you expelled from the warrior caste, where you will instead find station as a common laborer. Do you understand the task that lays before you?
Athkit Commander. I am prepared.
Every cadet says that. Only you control your future, Jaden. And the real question is, what do you want from it?
To rise above all. To take a blood name and lead my own cluster. In the name of Smoke Jaguar.
Lofty goal indeed. One that many seek. If leadership is what you truly desire, then you must best at least 2 opponents to earn the rank of Star Commander.
2 kills. Star Commander. It will be mine.
We are Smoke Jaguar. True-born warriors selectively bred for war over generations. Our destiny to one day return from exile and reclaim Terra will not be handed to us. It will fall to those sharp enough to earn their place among our clan's warriors. Make Karinsky look over your glorious rise, Kid Jaden. Good hunting. Kid Jaden. Proceed along the designated nav route to the proving grounds. Your trial of position awaits.
Acknowledged, Kid Commander. This is it. Everything you've worked for. 2 kills. 2 kills. Better to die than accept anything less. You can do this, Jaden. You have to.
Alright, here we go.
Jaden, you have been called to a trial of position. If you are victorious, The Smoke Jaguar will embrace the latest Mechwarrior worthy of the clan's Tumen. If you fail, then the death of the incompetent is the death of a feeble progeny. And a testament to our glorious ways. May the founders Franklin Osis and your progenitor Liam Ismail grant you strength.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna go one-on-one. So this is basically arena style combat, and you have to take down 2 mechs at least to finish, and then 3 if you can, you get, I guess, something higher. We'll see what happens. So the first one to come out, that is a Mad Dog. Actually, in Inner Sphere, I think it's called a Vulture, which is what I generally know it by, since I'm usually on the Inner Sphere side when I'm reading books. That's what you get. Now, what I know about the loadout on that mech is that it has a lot of long-range missiles, large lasers, and small lasers. So it is dangerous far away, less so up close because you kind of neutralize its long-range missiles. But don't underestimate its guns either. This thing carries some pretty heavy firepower. The only weakness it has is armor. So this is not a brawler. It's one of those mechs that you can wear down pretty fast, armor-wise. I'm trying to use cover as much as possible initially to force it into closer range. Not good. If my LRMs can be used, so can his. You don't. So now we're getting them into brawling range. Not that my mech is all that great for brawling either, but if we had to dish it out to each other on a long-range combat, unfortunately, I'm at a disadvantage. This guy has more firepower. He just has less armor, so this is one of those where you want to stay on him and pound him down quick, because you have the better chance of taking him down up close. And let's hope this pilot's not that good at aim. Right, I'm taking a lot of damage myself, but he's looking kind of rough there. If I can get him with a few solid hits, I should be able to finish this. Okay, alright, center torso is armor free. We're in the inner structure. Once I can get it down to red, I should be able to take him down. Let's get him out there. There we go. Red. Use cover for a second. Weapons reloaded. Come out. Hit him hard. There it is.
Confirmed kill. Enough to earn the rank of Mechwarrior.
One down.
Alright, so 1 down means you're now a Mechwarrior, but
Need to back off. Play this smart. No telling what will be next. Saw a good spot to set up. Need to get there quick.
alright, let's see what's coming for us.
Here it comes. One more kill.
Oh, lordy lord. That is a Thor, I believe. In the inner sphere, it's basically there's a similar mech called the Warhammer, but this one is like the clan upgraded version of it, which is carrying some really heavy firepower and armor overall. Not one you want to deal with. In clan speak, it's called a Hellbringer. Well, that's not completely an accurate description of it. You're gonna have some serious issues fighting this thing up close. So this one, unlike the other one, and I'm looking at my inner structure on the left torso already exposed. This one, unlike the other one that we just fought, the Mad Dog, it's heavily armored. It's a up-close brawler. So this has to be a hit-and-run type fight. I cannot face this guy head-on. He's gonna destroy me. Let's see. I'm gonna run away.
2 kills. You can do this.
You can do this. You can. Okay. Or maybe I can't. Oof. Alright, not looking good. Uh-oh. Hide. Okay, center torso. Unload everything I can on him. See, up close he's got machine guns, he's got small lasers, he's got everything. Center torso is exposed. Here's my chance. Reloaded. Yes. I need to get a solid shot at. There it is. Done. Woo!
That is now 2 confirmed kills for Kit Jaden.
Yeah, baby. 2 confirmed kills. Woohoo!
Could I?
Alright, last one. Let's see what we get. That is a Mad Cat. That is the poster child of Mechwarrior clan. Uh-oh. What the hell is this? Ah, doesn't look like they're gonna let you fight the last one. So this is story mode combat here.
Today, the clan recognizes the ascension of its newest Mechwarrior into the Tumen. With 2 confirmed combat kills, I give to you Jaden Smoke Jaguar. And demand you recognize him as a Star Commander.
Well, look at that. 2 kills, but the third one they're not going to give to you simply because I think they want to keep you at the Star Commander level. So that's more of a story mode type thing.
Look at you, Star Commander.
Can't believe we all made it.
Hey. Where's Nasir?
Particle cannon to the cockpit. No time to eject.
No. He's as good as any of us.
Nothing you could do, Jaden. The trial was something we all had to face alone. Kill or be killed.
I was worried I might not see any of you again. What are you all doing here?
All of you, please, follow me.
Half-Star Colonel.
I present to you Galaxy Commander, Cordera Perez.
Come join me.
Star Commander.
I invited you and your fellow Sibkin here because I was told by Kit Commander Ismarin that you 4 are exceptionally attuned to one another in the field. Is that an accurate assessment?
Half Galaxy Commander. It is.
Jaden Smoke Jaguar, in accordance with our ways, I, Galaxy Commander Cordera Perez, formally extend to you a ransom. In exchange for your enlistment under the banner of my Beta Galaxy, I offer to you a star of Battletech, for you to command as you see fit. And this is to be formed by your fellow Sibkin. All of them. Will you serve under my command?
Bargained well and done, Galaxy Commander.
Excellent. Excellent. Your new star will be assigned to the 362nd Assault Cluster. Under Star Colonel Emily Wimmer.
Welcome to the 362nd, the Silver Jaguars. And congratulations to you on a successful trial, Star Commander.
Thank you, Star Colonel. I look forward to working with you and Galaxy Commander Perez for many years to come.
Likewise. I have a warrior Naomi, that is in need of a new assignment. She will be your star's 5th point.
I look forward to meeting her.
What perfect timing. Some fool of a clan has entered Huntress space looking for a fight.
Who do you think it is, Galaxy Commander?
The Nova Cats. We won a series of trials against them recently. Khan LaRue is looking for retribution. Star Colonel Dita, what clan dares challenge us in our home system?
None, Galaxy Commander.
Explain.
A jump ship has materialized at Huntress's nadir point, but it is not the clan in origin.
How is that possible?
That's gonna be interesting.
Esteemed Khans, I present to you Khan Leo Showers of the Smoke Jaguar clan.
Fellow Khans, I come to you today with a matter of critical importance to the clans. Last month, an unidentified jump ship materialized at a pirate point above our capital on Huntress. After capturing the vessel and interrogating its crew, we have learned that this ship, this outbound light, originated from the inner sphere. Impossible! I assure you it is not. Capture of this vessel, and the intel I am now forwarding to all of you, points to one indisputable fact. Great houses of the inner sphere know the secret location of our home world. Now, it is only a matter of time before they bring their greed and their never-ending wars to our doorsteps. Great debate over our return to the inner sphere ends now. We must act! My cause. It is finally time for the children of Karinsky to return home!
And so the clan invasion begins, and we're part of it. So this is the exact opposite of the side that the mercenaries would have been on. We're part of the clan that's going to come and retake the inner sphere. It should be primarily the reasons for all the fighting to move forward from here.
Patch me in.
Yes, my Khan.
I'm loving the fact that there's so many cutscenes so far. Let's hope it stays this way for the remainder of the game.
Hands, we have completed our jump. Stand by for an announcement from Sakan Sarah Weaver.
Centuries ago, our ancestors hurled themselves into the void, hoping to flee a war they knew would come. A war that would end up subjugating all of human space under the boots of the great houses of the inner sphere. Our Our ancestors' sacrifices became the foundation on which Kerensky's clans were formed. But their dream of one day returning home did not die with them. It lives in all of you, born from blood and steel, to bring their hopes, their dreams, and their legacy back to the inner sphere. Today, our long journey through the Exodus Road has come to an end. Now, we begin the first stage of Operation Revival by laying claim to the outer periphery. We will tame this savage outback, to use as our staging ground, to bring vengeance down on the tyrants to rule over the inner sphere. And they shall tremble before our might.
Whew, that took a while to get through. I'm really surprised at how long it is for a beginning introduction, but no problem. I'm happy to have gotten this far, and there's some new stuff we can now check out. The mech labs, the market for buying stuff, but we'll do that in a different video. Right now I'm just happy I got to where I am, and looks like we're starting off with, as usual, some of the lightest mechs available in the game. And that's naturally the progression. You start off with less fun stuff, and then you eventually get to the higher end stuff. So marketplace, battle mechs, etc. But of course you got to have the currencies to buy these, and there's nothing here that really stands out that you don't already have. So anyway, that will be the next video. I will start to take a look at what I have asset wise, and start to take a look at some missions, and see how far I can go in this game successfully and quickly. Well, I hope you liked the video. Thank you for joining me. If you liked the video, leave a like. Feel free to make comments. If you like Mechwarrior clans and would like to follow this progression of the game with me, please subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll get notified when I do my next session. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.